welcome back to my channel. So NEET is finally over and now you might be having a lot of questions about the institute in which you're about to enter. So in this video I'll be sharing my MBBS first year experience here at AIIMS Rishikesh, and I'll be talking about the common ones. In case I miss out on anything, you can write me down in the comment section below and I'll reply. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So in order to keep the video organized and simple, I have divided it into 10 subheadings which will be displayed here. So to start with, we have meeting new people, which is very obvious because you're going into a new place, a new college, and you'll be meeting a lot of new people. But let me tell you, don't have this misconception like me ki everyone will be a topper, everyone has cracked a national level exam so they will be good. Being academically good is not equal to being a good person, and you're going to meet all kinds of people, good, bad, selfish, and literally every kind. So in positive sense, I have met a lot of people, good people. I have many friends who are very helpful, very nice and sweet, and they actually wish good for you, and you go to trips with them, make memories and all that sort of healthy relationships. And but on the other hand, there are also toxic people who are, I don't know, maybe sick here because they target you for no reasons, no valid reasons. You don't even talk to them and still they target you and talk bad things about you. I don't know why. So just to make it clear, you're going to meet all kinds of people, and don't think this person is good on the basis of your first interaction. Don't believe people easily. That's all about it. Next up is a very important point which many of us fail to understand, that there is much more to life than just studying. So if I talk about myself, school mein I was a complete nerd who was always with books and never took part in any co-curricular activities. But when I came here, I decided ki I'm gonna try more of the non-academic side, and I'll be taking part in every festival, events of the college, which I thankfully did. And I'm gonna suggest it to you too, because if you're just studying, you'll be stressed out very easy. And trust me, first year is a time where you can literally participate in every event, no matter big or small. And honestly, academic load bhi bahut kam hota hai first year mein, so you have a lot of time for yourself. I get a lot of comments ki kya khud ke liye time milta hai and all that stuff. You get a lot of time for yourself, and even in second year you get a lot of time. So next up is a very hot topic and the most common problem faced by medicos, which is friend group dynamics. So I don't know why this happened. I'm still trying to figure it out, but on the basis of my first year experience, I can tell you ki maybe a particular person is your best friend today, and the next week he might not even like to see your face. And yeah, this thing is gonna happen. Even when I came here, my seniors used to say this to me, and I was like, I can't believe this and it's not gonna happen to me. But it did happen for no reasons with many people. And so do get pre-prepared for this, and so you don't get hurt in future, and be self-sufficient and invest your energy in those people who actually care for you, because as I told you, are going to meet all kinds of people. So on number 4, we have academic struggles and challenges. And trust me, there's a lot of difference in the studies which you did for NEET 11th 12th and the studies which you will be doing here in MBBS, because up tak if you have not understood something, you ratify that and you are done. You memorize the physics formulas, chemistry, and it's done. But here, even ratification is important, even clinical approach is important, and even using your memory to its highest level, it's very important, because every patient is different, every clinical scenario which you will be facing in the OPD is different, and there's a lot to ratify, which is impossible. It's literally impossible to learn a lot of things, and in every exam you cannot read every line of your textbook like you read your NCERTs, and you always do the most important things, and if they don't come, you can fail. People do fail even after studying a lot, because it's a possibility, and it depends on a lot of things. And I would say don't get disheartened, because this thing's gonna affect your mental health, but don't let this happen, because up till we were toppers and now we have suddenly failed, which is very shocking for you personally. But as I've told, these things do happen. Like if I give an example, abhi only we had our 3rd semester exams, and out of 125, 56 people failed in pharma, and it's normal. 2nd year you don't stress on all these things. People are very chill about failing an exam, but not prof exams, because prof exams are comparatively easier. And according to me, it's difficult to fail, because you need to write absolutely nothing in order to fail. Professors are like, they're good enough that they will give you passing marks if your goal is to get 90%, which do not happen here. So obviously you will be facing mental health problems. So be prepared for all these. Be prepared for failing an exam in case you do. I hope you don't, but in case you do, don't stress out. It's completely normal. Just work a little bit harder, and next time you'll pass with 60% easily. So now we have struggling with mental health issues and your sleep cycle. Your mental health does take a toll, especially in your first year, because of general adjustment problems and also other issues like academics, and maybe you feel lonely, or maybe you are not able to cope up with the situation happening here due to different circumstances, which may be personal or your immediate friend circle, etc. And the mental health is a complete roller coaster ride in the entire semester. Like if I talk about my first year experience, I honestly struggled a lot with academics. In my first semester exams, I failed my physiology exam, which was very shocking. Like I told in the previous point, it was honestly very shocking, and I did cry. I did thought what's happening, why is this happening to me, and all that negative things that could possibly come into my mind. But with time I studied things differently. I tried different things, and things did fall into place, and I started getting decent marks, which were like 60 to 65%. And yeah, they did settle, but not just academic. I had personal issues, like when I came here, with the food that was provided here in the mess. I had PCOS. I was diagnosed with PCOS. I had 10 kgs of weight gain. I had grade 4 acne on my entire face, and I used to lock myself in the room. I did not went out that often, and I was pretty much alone. And especially when you don't have your parents or your close friends to support you, it is very difficult and it is challenging mentally. So when I realized that it was getting difficult, I did seek out help. I went to the youth center, and now everything's fine. Even my acne has cleared, as you can see. So talking about sleep schedule, which is normally not compromised, it usually happens in the exam time where you have a lot to revise, or maybe you are studying for the first time. So like I personally sleep for 3 to 4 hours in exam if I have not prepared, and if I prepared, then I sleep for 7 to 8 hours. And the reason for disturbed sleep cycle is actually not your academics. It is you do things with your friends, like you plan to watch a movie, or in boys hostel like they play Call of Duty and PUBG and all that sort of games late night. So that is the reason for the disturbed sleep schedule and not academics. Let me be very clear. At least up till now in second year, उसके बाद का आई डोंट नो. सो नाउ वी हैव एग्ज़ाम टाइम एंड वाइवा एक्सपीरियंसेस. ऑनेस्टली एग्ज़ाम में ना वो जो नीट वाली एबिलिटी होती है दिन में 10 से 12 घंटे एंड इवन 15 आवर्स पढ़ने वाली, वो पता नहीं कैसे वापस आ जाती है. नॉर्मल डेज में इवन इफ़ यू स्टडी फॉर 3 to 4 hours इट्स लाइक यू नो अ बिग थिंग. बट एग्ज़ाम्स में यू नो यू पुश योर लिमिट्स एंड यू रियलाइज़ कि ओ मैं ये भी कर सकता हूँ. एंड एंड theory exams usually they go very well. What are most talked about are the viva exam. For me, vivas are more difficult. Reason being because you have to give answers face to face in front of the professor, and if you don't give any answer or you give a wrong answer तो कभी कभी डांट भी पड़ जाती है, which is very normal. And I don't think उसका बुरा मानना चाहिए, but honestly बुरा लगता है. But it's okay, and this is the only reason why I find vivas difficult. And you must have seen so many memes based on the vivas held in MBBS. Some of them are true, like many of them are true. And yeah, so in order to conclude, it's not that of a big thing to stress and be anxious about. So next up is the second most important problem faced by medicos, which is the tendency to compare ourselves with others, because you know everyone is a topper here and people come here. Some people are all-rounder, they manage their sports, and like research is encouraged here. Many people get into research, manage their academics and sports, and in that case you might be thinking, you know, he or she is doing that much, I'm not doing that great. I would say you should not compare, because everyone has their own journey, everyone has their own time frame of getting different things. And yeah, I know it's easy to say this, and even I have compared myself with other people and it has only affected me negatively. And with time you're gonna realize that these things don't even matter to you that much. So you know, don't fall for these things for a temporary time period, and there's a lot more to invest your energy into, so please do that. So next is homesickness and missing out on a lot. We had our pre-profs in a festival, we had our profs in Diwali. In this year we had our third semester exams in Holi, and har bar exams ki wajah se we can't go home. Now you have a lot of time at your home presently till you know your admission process starts, so please do spend a lot of quality time at your respective home so that you don't regret anything when you come here. So it is well said that we study hard but we party harder. So in order to de-stress and have a one-time memorable thing for the entire year, we have a fest. At that particular time you will forget everything and enjoy anything and everything to the fullest. It is the best time. You know, you dress up, there are concerts, there are competitions, you get a chance to showcase your talent. That's why I told to develop a hobby, so that you know you can participate and showcase other sides of you. So last में we have change of views and approach. So जितने भी challenges अब तक we have talked about, they are mostly faced in the first year itself. Second year में most of them get settled, like 99%. And you know, you're gonna learn a lot. You will learn to micromanage, you'll learn to self-manage and do everything alone without anyone's help. You're gonna be self-sufficient, also because you have no other option. And trust me, these sufferings are much less than the patient suffering in the wards. We have seen those personally in our clinical postings, and you will get a chance to treat them, and if not treat, to minimize them. You know, that gives the satisfaction to another level. At the end, I would like to say, don't waste your college life in comparison and running after marks and all these negative thoughts. Do try out on, you know, productive things and feed your brain with positive energy and positive thoughts. So this is it about this video, and I think I've shared a lot about my experience, and you might have got a little bit idea of the life you will be experiencing. In case you want to know about the admission process and other details of AIIMS Rishikesh like mess, hostel, gym and all that, you can click on this video. And if you want to see a campus tour, then you can click on this video. Till then, bye bye, and I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye bye.